Hey Earth signs, for those of you who don't know, my name is Kayla and I'm going to give all Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn signs just a short 3-card reading, okay? So give me a minute to pull the cards. I'm gonna explain the spread and then we'll get into your reading. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just get into the spread. Okay, so it's a 3-card spread. The way I have them laid out could be a bit confusing, but this is one place, this is second, third. This is going to be current energy, opportunities that you have to take advantage of, and then your advice. Now, I do want to say this was the reading. The opportunities part was most voted on my Instagram story, so that's what I'm going with. But I'm still going to always address current energy and then advice for you based on, you know, what we discussed in the reading. So starting off with your current energy, you seem to be going through this personal transformation. But some of you could be fighting it. Some of you could be kind of a little confused right now. When the Tower card is in reverse, it definitely talks about an energy of things you didn't really see happening. Sometimes could be simply cause and effect. Sometimes it's things that needed to happen, like divine order, divine intervention, things that are really out of your power, but you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to go with the flow. And I do want to say for a lot of you, this can definitely be feeling like honestly unhappy, or for more than some of you, you can be a bit more negative. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's just this energy of dissatisfaction with what's going on right now. Like, I feel like if you were to ask where you currently are, is this somewhere you want to be? You would say, no, you want this, you want that, you want more, you want better. But I do want to say that right now, you're definitely learning a lesson. For a lot of you, you're simply, I want to say that there was an old part of yourself that maybe was a bit more impulsive, that maybe wasn't as mindful as you are now. And so you're kind of just having to pay for some certain mistakes. And I don't want to say like it's karmic or anything, but I'm definitely getting an energy of just like you're going through things that honestly you have no control over. Sometimes these things that we go through are simply effects of actions that we've made a couple of weeks or months ago, but sometimes it's just things that happen that have to teach us a lesson. And it's like currently the opportunities that you have, the first thing that came to my head is something about a conversation. I feel like you and somebody else can definitely have a conversation, but I'm not gonna lie, it may be a heated discussion, it may be some type of tension, it may be like you and somebody not seeing eye to eye. But I do feel like this discussion will bring you clarity. For a lot of you, I do want to say this is the person you're having a discussion with may not be somebody external. It's literally you doing some type of self-reflection. 5 of Swords talks about conflict, disarray, some type of just energy that is just like, if you're looking at it, you see the little worm is cut. Nobody wants to be cut, but I feel like certain things end up happening, you know, like where the swords fall is what somebody could definitely say something that kind of has you off guard. But overall, if you're not having a conversation with somebody, or like not thinking about having a conversation, it's definitely about the energy you needing to do some self-reflection. The Judgment card talks about you kind of taking a step back and looking in the mirror where other people may be quick to point the finger outwards. You're kind of just taking a step back to see how you played it a role in your own demise, if that makes sense. You're not really looking to blame others. You're not really looking to even get an answer from other people, but you're wanting to kind of do some type of energy of soul searching. Because I get this Mother of Wands, when she's in reverse, she's a lot more introverted. When she's in reverse, she's a lot more isolated into herself, because I feel like she has a lot of work to do. She feels like, you know, she can't really be as outgoing and I don't want to say flamboyant, but it's like when Mother Wands, normally when she pops up on the scene, she's like magnetizing, she's outgoing, she's way more confident. Not that you're not confident, but right now there's definitely a lot of inner work that needs to be done, like reestablishing that sense of self, kind of doing some shadow work, working on your confidence, praying more, meditating more, whatever replenishes your soul and your spirit is definitely something that you should be taking advantage of while you feel like, you know, sometimes when we have chaos in our external world, we have to turn internal, because that is the thing that kind of keeps us focused. I feel like it's a situation compared to, like, you know, some people feel like they only pray when things are going bad. Sometimes when things are going bad, you kind of got to go inside. You kind of got to go within and really lock in on your spirit, lock in on your mind, body, spirit alignment, just to feel more like yourself. Because I feel like your emotions could be getting the best of you. But I do want to say, though, if your emotions are a bit more present, I feel like this is definitely a learning opportunity. I do want to say, overall, Earth signs, looking at your energy in terms of taking advantage of opportunities, you know, I was thinking overall I was going to get some type of like job things. Not saying that you don't have job and career opportunities to take advantage of, but for a lot of you, there's some inner work that needs to be done. For some of you, this can definitely be an ongoing healing journey. For some of you, this can push you to be more consistent in doing things that you know you need to work on. Journaling, therapy, counseling. I don't know. I feel like this is something more like, you know, you need to pour into your own cup just a little more right now. You know, you need to fine tune some things just from within, just a little more than usual before you can kind of progress in the manner that would bring you the best benefit. Your advice, focus on what makes you feel good, because for some reason, there's energies of discontentment. But I do want to say with Nine of Cups coming in your advice card, I want to say that sometimes being shown what we don't want, being shown what we dislike, being shown kind of like opposing energies can push us in the direction where we want to be. Being told no can sometimes be discouraging. Rejections can kind of hurt. But what if somebody told you was 24 no's away from getting that yes, from getting that whatever you need? Hell, you be taking those and counting them as they come. Okay, that's a no. Next, on to the next, on to the next. I feel like right now, if you're being exposed to things that you don't like, don't want, try to use your perception in the sense of saying, okay, you know what? I can use this to put me closer to what I do want. I don't want this, but I know this is something that I want. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. It's really, I feel like most things in life are just about controlling your perception through it all. Literally, even the hard things. The Devil card appears in your energy as advice. And I do want to say, again, work with your negativity, work with your downfall. A lot of times that we are faced with trials and tribulations, they can become discouraging, but sometimes it really gives us the strength to push through things that we probably thought we weren't going to be able to do, or probably show us a new way of doing things, whether this be helping you develop a new plan, a new self-care routine, a new way to think. I feel like though you could be dealing with some negativity in your energy, whether this be financial setbacks, whether this be a breakup, whether this just be life, when life is just lifing, literally, you may not even have a pinpoint reason, but when life is doing this thing, I feel like it's about your perception through it all, learning how to work with negative energy, not saying being present in negative energy. And no, what I'm saying is, let's say somebody approaches me, they're like, hey, I don't really like you. Okay, cool. I don't have to go off or argue with them. I can simply just focus on me, go to an energy that I like to be loved. If I'm getting broken up with, some people like to dwell and beg or maybe try to figure out why. But honestly, what I know is, okay, if you're not for me, then I know I'm moving in the direction of something that is. That's really the message for you right now. Whatever is not for you, whatever you don't like, whatever is rejecting you, whatever is kind of pushing you away, turning you away, you're getting closer to the energy of what's meant for you. I hope this makes sense, and I really hope this does not sound cliche, but that's the energy and the message that I'm getting for you, Earth signs. I do want to say right now, you seem to be a lot more ambitious. You seem to be kind of focused on pushing towards your goals. At times you can feel a little discouraged, a little frustrated. Seven of Wands comes with the message of being mentally drained, being exhausted, feeling like, damn, what the hell? If you're not dealing with challenges, then you're dealing with competition. For some people, they could be trying to one up on you. Some people could be jealous of you, could be losing friends, could be losing close relationships, co-workers. I'm not sure, but I do want you to know that things are definitely working out in your favor. When the Wheel of Fortune card appears, it's definitely a high vibrational card. It talks about things happening for the best. You're moving forward in a direction that, like, one thing about it that I've seen about life, bad times don't last forever, but through it all, I need you to control your perception, okay? There's new things headed your way. You're going to be choosing you, and in doing so, you're going to be kind of like moving forward, whether this has you leaving behind a job or a person or just bad habits that no longer serve you. I see you doing more work on yourself, and in doing so, this involves forward movement. Please be careful of taking unnecessary risks, okay? If you don't have to take that risk, if you're a little hesitant on something, sometimes that means just to hold back. Okay? Do what's best for you during this time, like always. With that being said, this was your read. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys soon.